Assalamualaikum. Today we going to present our topic which is functional of organization culture. Before we start our presentation, let me introduce myself and my team. And my name is Muhammad Faris bin Ishaq and my metric number is 10 DPM 22F1015.
My name is Muhammad Akil Tazrazi Tamizi. My number metric is 10 DPM 22F1019.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Zuhairi Bishmi and my metric number is 10 DPM 22F 1021.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Zaifan bin Hazrami. My number metric is 10 DPM 22F 1023.
Okay, let's go to the introduction. The main function of organization culture is to define the way of doing things in order to give meaning to organizational life. Making meaning is an issue of organizational culture because organizational members need to benefit from the lessons of previous members. So we go to the first question, which is for functional of organization culture. Number one is it gives members an organization identity. Sharing norms, values, and perception gives people a sense of together that help promote a feeling of common purpose. Culture provides a shared partner of cognitive perception of understanding about the values or beliefs held by the organization. This enables the organizational members how to think and behave as expected of them. In general, it provides members of an organization with an identity that they can call their own. For example, a culture that encourages employees to up with something new, excel, promotes creativity and innovation. In addition to making employees feel that they stand apart from employees of other organizations because of the values that they hold. Number two, it facilitates collective commitment. It serves as a control mechanism that guides and shapes the attitude and behavior of organizational members. The common purpose that grows out of shared culture tends to elicit a strong commitment from all those who accept the culture as their own. It provides a shared pattern of feeling of the organizational members to make them know what they are expected to value and feel. Organizational culture that consists of specific values that can increase commitment among members. Number three is promote system stability. Culture in the social glue that helps hold the organization together by providing standards for what employees should say and do. By encouraging a shared sense of identity and commitment, culture encourages lasting integration and cooperation among the members of an organization. It enhances social stability by holding the organizational members together by providing them appropriate standards for which the members should stand for. Social stability can result in a positive working environment in which problems and conflicts are amicably overcome. So we go to the last one, which is number 4. It provides a boundary. An organizational culture difference one organization from another. This is due to the fact that each organization has its own culture that is practiced by its members. Such boundary defining helps identify members and non-members of the organization.
The next question is for ways to sustain the organizational culture. The first is continuous leadership commitment, action, role modeling. Leaders should embody the organizational value in the daily action and decision. For example, if a company's culture emphasizes innovation, leaders should actively participate in brainstorming sessions. The next is consistent messaging. Leaders should regularly communicate the importance of culture values. The third is decision-making alignment. Ensure that decisions at all levels reflect the organizational values. The second point is integrate culture into HR, which is human resource practice. The first is recruitment and hiring. Hire individuals whose personal value align with the organizational culture. The next is onboarding program. Design onboarding program that emphasize culture, value, and expectation. The third point is recognition and reward system. The action is, for example, a customer service oriented company might have a monthly award for the employee who received the highest customer satisfaction score. The second is performance review. Integrate culture value into performance review criteria, ensuring that employees are evaluate on how well they embody the organizational value. The last point is employee development and training. Action, for example, a healthcare organization that value continuous improvement and patient care might offer regular training sessions on the latest medical advancement and patient care technique. The second of my point in this point is onboarding program. Develop onboarding program that include comprehensive training on the organizational history, mission, and value.
Okay, the next question is purpose for methods the company has adopted to transmit organizational culture to employees with relevant example for each method. Okay, the first method is story. Using stories to teach cultural values is a simple method. This is due to the fact that people enjoy hearing stories, particularly those about successful individuals or group. Narrative like this, which tell of an organization's founder and his hardship in founding it, are frequently included in orientation programs because they are great teaching tools for new hires. Stories about the organization's founders, rule breaking, rags to rich, successes, workforce reduction, employee relocation, responses to past error, and organizational coping are often included. Okay, so for the example is a tech startup encourage storytelling session during team meetings where employees share experiences that highlight the company's value. Okay, the next method is rituals. So basically, rituals are recurring patterns of action that communicate and uphold the organization's core values, including which objective are most crucial and who is valuable and who is not. A couple of these events and or custom are exemplary award days and quality day. We show employees the value of excellence and express gratitude from the company to those who perform well in their assigned roles. Okay, so for the example is marketing firm can host creative brainstorming session once a week where staff members gather to share ideas in relaxed atmosphere. Okay, the third method is material symbols. Additionally, an organization's benefit package, office design, and dress code can all communicate its culture. A company with an open concept for its workplace design may want to foster a sense of equality, transparency, flexibility, and open communication. This communicates to important staff members the level of equality sought by upper management and the type of behavior that are acceptable, including risk taking, being conservative, authoritarian, parti- participative, individualistic, or social. And for the example is office supplies marks and clothing bearing the company's logo are given to staff members by a multinational corporation. Okay, last but not least, which is language. Language is used by many of these organizations as well as by their subunits to help members relate to a firm and contribute to the culture. Equipment officers, important pupils, suppliers, clients, or business related products are all described with special terminology. Abbreviations and jargon may initially be confusing to new hires, but once learned, they can serve as a unifying factor for people in a particular culture or subculture. Okay, for the example, a consulting firm use vocabulary and phrasing that is specific to its culture and principles.
So I will present about question 4, which is explain how Lewis model manage organizational change. So the first point is unfreeze. In this stage, the organization prepares for change by recognizing the need for change and overcoming resistance to it. This involves creating awareness among the employees about the necessity of change and addressing any barriers that may hinder progress. For example, the company may realize that its current customer service approach is not yielding high customer satisfaction and decide that change are necessary. The second point is change. This stage involves implementing the desired change, whether they are structural, procedural, or cultural. This may include introducing new process, technologies, or behaviors aligned with the desired organizational culture. For instance, the company mentioned earlier might introduce a new customer relationship management system and train staff on how to use it effectively to improve customer interaction. The last point is refreeze. After the change has been implemented, the organization needs to establish stability and create the new status quo. This stage ensures that the change are used consistently and embedded into everyday business practice. It's about reinforcing and stabilizing the new process so that it will become the norm. The company would then reinforce the use of the new system through policies, procedures, and incentives, ensuring that the new customer service practice become a permanent part of the. In conclusion, organizational culture serves multiple functions from guiding behavior to providing stability. Sustaining this culture requires deliberate action, such as leading by example and recognizing desired behaviors. Transmitting culture can be achieved through various methods like mentoring and storytelling. The WIS model provides a framework for managing change within this cultural context, ensuring that new values and practice are effectively integrated into the organization's fabric. By understanding and applying this concept, organization can foster a culture that supports their mission and enhance their performance. That's all from me. Thank you.